So in our last video, you saw us arrive in Touquet VFR from Cambridge. Now it's time to go home. And for that, we're going IFR.
Runway T1 is in use. Surface wind 020 degrees, 1 knot, gusting 22. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 15 degrees, dew point 4 degrees. QNH 1036, QFE 1035. Informateur of contact, you have received information Delta.
The Touquet ground, good afternoon, November 101 Delta Whiskey, also information Delta, request start IFR to Cambridge.
November Delta Whiskey, startup approved, report ready to taxi.
Startup approved, okay, November 1 Delta Whiskey. Everybody here, everybody okay?
Yep.
I hear you. Oh, fantastic. Good boy. Everybody good for taxi?
Terrain system test. Okay.
Ground November 1 Delta Whiskey for taxi.
November Whiskey, taxi holding point Tango 3, runway 31, and report 3 minutes before departure.
Right on time, 925 Whiskey, taxi to Tango 3, runway 31, 925 Whiskey.
And ground, it was November 101 Delta Whiskey who was calling for taxi.
November 101 Delta Whiskey, taxi holding point Tango 3, runway 31, give way to the beach 90 ahead of you, and report 2 minutes before departure.
Taxi Tango 3 for runway 31, giving way to the beach 91 Delta Whiskey, and we'll call you with 3 minutes to run.
Touquet ground, November 925 Whiskey, reporting 3 minutes.
The Touquet ground, November 101 Delta Whiskey, reporting 3 minutes.
I'll call you back.
Over the old runway. Used to be very handy when there was a crosswind, that runway.
Why has it been later?
Because they built a school on it. Fortunately. Much outcry when it was done.
November Whiskey, I got your clearance. Are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, sir, 925 Whiskey.
November Whiskey, omnidirectional departure, direct Bravo November Echo, flight level 70, stroke 5625, and departure frequency 120.275.
Clear to the destination with an omnidirectional departure, direct to Bravo November Echo, initially flight level 70, 5625 on the squawk, and departure frequency when advised 120.275.
November Whiskey, correct, report ready for departure. November Delta Whiskey, are you ready to copy?
November 1 Delta Whiskey, go ahead.
November Delta Whiskey, lead 1 Zulu departure, flight level 70, stroke 0673, and departure frequency will be 120.275.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, cleared for the lead 1 Zulu departure, flight level 70, 0673 the squawk, and the frequency 120.275.
Read back correct and report ready for departure.
1 Delta Whiskey, okay.
The Touquet ground, November 925 Whiskey Whiskey holding short Tango 3, ready for departure.
November Whiskey Whiskey, all shots of holding point Tango 3 and contact tower 118.45, bye bye.
Holding short Tango 3 at the tower 118.450. Thank you, good day sir, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
So while we wait for the King Air to depart, the opportunity to look at the Lid 1 Zulu departure. It's a fairly straightforward procedure. We climb initially on the runway heading and we intercept a heading of 316 direct into the Lid Lima Yankee Delta VOR.
November 1 Delta Whiskey is ready for departure in turn.
November Delta Whiskey, all shots of holding point. Are you ready now?
Hey, firm.
November Delta Whiskey, contacted tower 118.45.
Tower 118.45, November 1 Delta Whiskey. Tower, good afternoon, November 101 Delta Whiskey with you holding short, Tango 3 ready for departure in turn.
Delta Whiskey, hold Tango 3, call you back.
Hold Tango 3, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
Sierra devant, visuel sur le trafic devant.
Sûr, ça non, bon là, oui, on le rattrape bien.
Ok, donc si vous le rattrapez, vous pouvez le dépasser à votre convenance.
Tiens, bon, je dépasse par la gauche, alors c'est possible de faire une base main gauche pour la 22
Pour la 31, allez-y pour la base de gauche. Break, break. Golf Charlie, Charlie 1 aircraft high speed 130 knots is overtaking you to the left. You will be number 2 behind. Okay, copy that. Oh, that's fantastic. Number 101 Delta Whiskey, line up and wait.
101 Delta Whiskey, line up and wait. Everybody good to go?
Okay, Ewan?
Ewan, say something please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mic wasn't in there.
Oh, I see.
Number 101 Delta Whiskey, runway 31, wind 04, 0 degrees 1 knots, maximum 22 knots, cleared for takeoff. Report crossing 2000.
Runway 31, clear takeoff, November 1 Delta Whiskey, we'll call you climbing through 2000, 1 Delta Whiskey.
Sierra Novembre, vous rappelez en finale.
Appel en finale, Sierra Novembre.
Charlie, Charlie, number 2, report on final behind the traffic on your left side.
Yeah, speed's good.
Charlie, Charlie, we're on final now.
Please, fine, we're on the centre line.
Do a little bit. Roger, maintain visual spacing with the traffic.
And there's 7 knots.
Charlie.
Okay, good afternoon, Golf November Papa Juliet.
Golf November Papa Juliet.
Papa Juliet, Fox Golf November Papa Juliet, Robin Deer from 400 from Lodge to the Touquet, currently 2,500 feet, 2 minutes southeast of Echo.
Papa Juliet, stroke 6113.
6113, Fox Papa Juliet.
Number 101 Delta Whiskey identified, contact Lille 120275, have a good flight, bye.
120275, à bientôt, 1 Delta Whiskey.
The Romeo climbing flat level initially 70.
Golf Papa Charlie, roger 0672, Dover, flight level 70.
Ville Bonjour, November 101 Delta Whiskey, off the Touquet, climbing through 1200 feet, flight level 70.
November 101 Delta Whiskey identified and climb flat level 80 inbound to Lima Yankee Delta.
Clear flight level 80, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
November 925 Whiskey, proceed direct Charlie, India Victor.
Direct Charlie in the Victor, 95 Whiskey. Thank you.
Confirm flight level 120 for cruise.
120, affirmative, 925 Whiskey.
November 101 Delta Whiskey, squawk 0275.
0275, 1 Delta Whiskey.
Delta Whiskey correct, and contact London 135.325.
London 135.325, November 1 Delta Whiskey, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Russia 6619, hello, when you are level, speed 250 knots.
Speed 2350 knots, Russia 6619.
When you are level.
When you are level, 250 Russia 6619.
London, good afternoon, November 101 Delta Whiskey, climbing through flight level 47, flight level 80, direct lead.
November 101 Delta Whiskey, Land Control, thank you. Fly heading 350 degrees.
Heading 350, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
London 849 Lima Charlie, passing 3,500 feet, climbing 6,000, odd big 2 Zulu.
849 Lima Charlie, hello. I don't climb now. Flight level 180.
Flight level 180 is E49 Lima Charlie.
November 101 Delta Whiskey, climb, flight level 100.
Recleared flight level 100, November 1 Delta Whiskey. There we are.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 340 degrees.
Left turn head 340, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
So as we approach the English coast, this seems like the ideal opportunity just to talk a little bit about the route that we've taken so far. As you saw, we took off initially on the Lid 1 Zulu departure, pretty much flying in a straight line towards Lid. Lille got rid of us as soon as we got to the FIR boundary and passed us on to London Control. They initially gave us a heading of 350, and you can see that turn on the green track that we flew, before turning us on to 340 and climbing us all the way up to flight level 100. Flight level 100 puts us firmly in controlled airspace, but as you can see it isn't exactly following our original route. Originally we were due to route to Lid, and then up to Southend before routing to Abbott, which is a point just on the northeast corner of the Stansted zone. Instead, through those right turns, we've actually been pointed pretty much directly at Abbott. This kind of vectoring approach to navigation in the London TMA and associated airspace is pretty common. It's very rare for you to actually follow the flight plan that you filed. We rejoin the flight now with the same controller, a little bit further north near the Isle of Sheppey, where you can see we're about to be given a small turn to the left.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 330 degrees.
Left turn head 330, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
And as we start to cross the Thames, we're passed on to the next London Control position.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, London now 123.9, goodbye.
London 123.9, November 1 Delta Whiskey, bye-bye.
Flyer 40 Delta, heading 180 degrees, climb, flight.
London, good afternoon, November 101 Delta Whiskey, flight level 100, on a heading 330.
Number 101 Delta Whiskey, thank you. Own navigation direct to Abbott.
Nav Abbott, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
And as we continue to make good progress towards Abbott, it isn't long before we start getting our initial descent. The objective is to keep us in controlled airspace for as long as possible, but ultimately knowing that we're going to have to drop out of the bottom of it in order to be able to land at Cambridge, where today there is no air traffic control.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
London Logan 22 Whiskey, level altitude 4,000 feet, direct MNAS.
Logan 22 Whiskey, hello, fly heading is 330 degrees and climb now flight level 100.
Radar heading 330 degrees, climb now, flight level 100, Logan 22 Whiskey.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, contact Essex radar 120.625.
Essex 120.625, November 1 Delta Whiskey, bye-bye. Essex, good afternoon, November 101 Delta Whiskey, flight level 80 and clear routing direct Abbott.
November 101 Delta Whiskey, Essex, continue on your present heading.
Present heading 340, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
Golf India November, just report your intentions. Are you planning on staying on that track?
Golf India November, I'll be turning right in a moment, just going over Bennington.
Roger. November 1 Delta Whiskey, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, the QNH is 1037. And I think you're aware Cambridge are closed today.
Confirmed, so that's descend 6,000 feet, 1037, and we have an out-of-hours permit. We'll be arriving visually.
Roger.
With Cambridge having no air traffic control today, it's our responsibility to make sure that once we leave controlled airspace we can land visually. Essex Radar, who will normally hand us directly over to Cambridge approach, will today simply descend us and drop us out of controlled airspace, and then it's down to us to make our own way.
November 1 Delta Whiskey.
1 Delta Whiskey, go ahead.
Yeah, you cleared to route direct to Cambridge and your own navigation, and cleared to leave controlled airspace by December.
Thank you very much. Direct to Cambridge and clear to leave controlled airspace by December, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
Ryan 7 4 Whiskey Delta, turn right heading 225.
Right, 225, Ryan 7 4 Whiskey Delta.
Okay, we'll head down to 2000 then.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, but in controlled airspace, either in 4 miles on track as the airway goes up, or passing 3,500 feet. On leaving, it's a basic service.
Basic service on leaving controlled airspace, November 1 Delta Whiskey.
November 1 Delta Whiskey is going to be basic service, very short, you're just leaving. There is traffic, 1 o'clock, range of 5 miles, tracking southeastbound, indicating 3,000 feet.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, thank you. We're looking for the traffic, on visual, and basic service shortly.
Gradually though we get close to Cambridge Airport, and it's time for us to drop the service with Essex and to move on to the Cambridge traffic frequency which is used during weekends.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, my service terminates, there is traffic though actually just before you go, 12 o'clock, range of 4 miles, both westbound primary and just right of your 12 southeastbound at 3,000 feet.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, thank you, traffic copied, and request frequency change now Cambridge 125.905.
November 1 Delta Whiskey, my service terminates, recall you on the frequency, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, November 1 Delta Whiskey. Cambridge traffic, type alarm, November 101 Delta Whiskey, 9 miles to the east of the field, sending through 4,000 feet. It'll be a standard overhead join onto 05 on the right hand.
Cambridge traffic, Golf Oscar Mike is downwind 05 to land. Hello, Nigel.
Hello. Cambridge traffic, November 1 Delta Whiskey is descending dead side for a standard overhead join, right hand onto 05. Traffic, November 1 Delta Whiskey is going crosswind right hand 05. Okay, we need to get the speed off now so we can get the gear down. 135, we need to lose another few knots. We'll do it in the turn. Here we go, 130, 29, gear down.
Cambridge traffic, Golf Delta Area Moscow right, Delta Lima Oscar Mike, vacated Charlie. Golf Delta Lima Oscar Mike, vacating Charlie, taxiing Charlie via Alpha to Hangar 1.
Cambridge traffic, November 1 Delta Whiskey downwind right hand 05 for a full stop landing. Keep it quite tight, I think. Fuel pumps on, you're okay for landing? Yep. 3 green lights. November 1 Delta Whiskey, continuous turn on to final right hand 05.
thanks once again to all of you for watching, liking, subscribing and commenting on these videos. It really does make a difference. Looking forward to seeing you on another one very soon.